Hey guys, welcome back again to Ken Tamplin Vocal Academy, where the proof continues to be in the actual singing. We got a lot of requests for this one. The artist is Morissette. It's Akin Nalang, and she's a Filipina artist, and there's a lot of good talent coming out of the Philippines. It's really awesome. So we'll do it first, and we'll talk about it as we go through it. Here we go.
Wish 1075.
Bakit hindi mo maramdaman? Ikaw sa akin ay mahalaga. Ako sa'yo'y kaibigan lamang. Paano nga ba't di ko matanggap? At ako pa ba'y iibigin pa ang dinadasal?
Okay, a couple quick things. The first thing is she's treating this really ginger. She's not really using a lot of diaphragmatic support at all. However, her pitch is spot on. Her tone is really cool. She actually has some nice breathy tones to it, and she's real spot on her runs, her melisma, her runs and her licks. So that's awesome. Now, she's obviously on live radio, and she is singing this live. So that's also really hard to do too, to just step in and be, pitch perfect and everything being perfect. So let's continue. Here we go.
Nakikiusap na lang, akin ka na lang, akin ka na lang. Ang dinadasal sa araw-araw, akin ka na lang.
Now pay close attention to her tongue pin. Akin ka na lang, akin ka na lang. Right? You can see that her tongue is to the base of the jaw. Now, she's kind of half-masked in the jaw, so I'd like to see a little bit more open space in the back of the throat, and I'd love to hear a little more strength in the abdomen. But guys, stay in this, because I actually have previewed this already, so it's going to be worth it to stay into the end, because she's a monster. All right, let's continue in a good way. All right, let's rock.
Akin ka na lang.
Not to mention she's cute, too.
At maghihintay hanggang akin ka na.
Okay, one more note along the way. So she's also splitting the difference. Instead of having contiguous airflow come out of the mouth, you're going, ah, it's ah. She's bringing a lot of split air out of the mouth and in nasality in here and into the nose. So, she's kind of using not a ton of mask, but enough mask to, brighten up the sound and bring it really far forward into the front of the face, okay? That keeps it really bright. And it's also kind of wearing your laundry out naked, to be able to do this with good pitch, because the brighter you make a sound and the farther forward you bring a sound as opposed to covering or darkening a sound, your pitch has to be spot on. So it's harder to sing in that tonality and maintain really rock solid pitch. So let's continue. Here we go. Cool.
At sa panaginip lamang, nahahagkan, nayayakap ka. At ako pa ba'y iibig?
See what I mean? Right? And the reason I bring this up is she's employing some good opera technique, but she's actually bringing a pop element into it too. So an opera guy would be, and they'd be real dark and covered and really super open throat in the sound. She has to get, she's got just a real sensitive ginger sound. And I've noticed that throughout the Asian world, they do this a lot because it's they have a lot of pop songs that kind of do this. So it's more of a stylistic thing, I'm sure. It looks like she can actually sing in both kind of genres in that sense. So we'll see as we continue, but I thought I'd point that out.
Akin ba ang dinadasal? Makikiusap na lang, akin ka na lang, akin ka na lang. Ang dinadasal sa araw-araw, akin ka na lang.
Nice open throat there. Look at her tongue. Look at her jaw placement.
Akin ka na lang. At
bass.
hanggang akin ka na.
Nice open throat. Good placement. Nice. Good flageolet whistle register, man.
At ako pa ba'y ibigin pa? Ang
Good pitch.
dinadasal, makikiusap na lang.
Okay, so it's obvious that she can step into two parts of her voice. I still want to hear some strength in the abdomen, so let's see what she does with that. But I'd like to hear some, if she's going to bring up the sound like that, I want to hear some kind of belting in her upper mid voice. So.
Akin ka na lang, akin ka na lang, ang dinadasal sa
Na, 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 na. Right, so she's opening up. Look at even now here. I've got the still frame on the screen. Look closely at her tongue placement. Look at how open her jaw is. She's looking straight on. She's not looking up. She's not looking down. She's faced straight on, and she's belting some nice notes out. So that's cool. That's what I was looking for. But I still haven't heard anything in her upper mid voice. This is kind of just her mid voice register. Nice, beautiful. It's great.
at makita akin ka na.
Beautiful. Awesome command, man. That's awesome. You know, like I said, I heard some belting in her mid voice, but not in her upper mid voice. I would have loved to have heard her kind of go up in that. She went all the way up to the flageolet whistle register, but I never heard her get up. She probably can. So you guys out there that are familiar with her music, throw me a bone, and I'd like to hear something that she does where she belts in her upper mid voice rather than compartmentalizing her low to mid chest register and then all the way up in the flageolet whistle register. Now, in fairness too, she reminds me a lot of an artist that I love a lot, and she's also a Filipina artist. That's why I'm bringing her up, because she kind of looks like her and she sounds like her younger. And that's none other than Lea Salonga. Now, Lea is obviously from the Philippines. I think she was born in Manila. Broadway monster. And Lea, if you get a chance to look her up, Bob, I'm going to have you post in the description Via Dolorosa. That's one of my favorite pieces that she does. But Lea has been the lead role in Mulan. She did Redwood Curtain. She did Aladdin. She did the voice of the Philippines. She did a bunch of stuff on Broadway. She did Annie, Miss Saigon, Les Miserables. I mean, you got to check her out. So you'll see this young gal here, how Morissette stacks up to Lea Salonga, because she's kind of gone before her. So good job, Filipinos, the Philippines. And awesome. Just keep coming my way, guys, and I'll break it down for you. And until next time, peace out. Hey guys, if you like what you heard, please like and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to get notified when I have a new cool video come out, you need to go to my channel and click on this little bell icon, and it will actually notify you every time I have a video come out. Thanks, guys.